Time now for the morning rush. An Albuquerque man remains in custody this morning after more than a year when police say he ran over a church security guard. The body of security officer Daniel Bourne was found in an arroyo behind Calvary Church back in September 2022. Bourne's boss said that Bourne was going to check out a suspicious F-150 in the parking lot. Police say the evidence shows that the driver, later identified as Mark Ward, hit and killed Bourne.
The wife of a victim hit and killed by a suspected drunk driver is speaking out after the driver's sentence was cut in half. Janine Gomez says that her husband Joe had been hit and killed by a car that was near Unser and Kimmick. Molly Duran, the driver of the car that hit Joe, was given a 9-year sentence for leaving the scene. However, at the latest hearing, Judge Emeterio Rudolfo cut Duran's sentence from 9 years to 4. Janine Gomez plans to write letters to the governor.
Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office is currently looking for 47-year-old Tessa Lyman after they say she took off with her 2 kids, all of them pictured right here. Now, she took off with them despite not having custody of them. They believe Lyman is on her way to Alaska with the 2 boys. She was last known to be in Teton County, Montana. Right now, BCSO says she's in violation of a court order to return the kids to their father. If you have any information on where she may be, you're asked to call BCSO. Erica.
And here's a look at our school day forecast. This morning is a chilly one. We'll be in the mid-30s, so bundle up. And by this afternoon, we're only making it into the upper 40s, but we will see sunshine. You'll definitely need layers, though.
Some New Mexicans may still be shoveling their driveways this morning after a winter storm from yesterday. Albuquerque saw half an inch of rain since Wednesday, while Edgewood and Moriarty received half a foot of snow, while northern New Mexico got the most, with 8 inches blanketing places like Las Vegas. NMDOT issued a warning to drivers in those areas that yesterday's moisture could cause black ice to form on the road overnight and into this morning.
Hundreds of items in the estate of former Governor Bill Richardson are up for sale. With a career spanning across state, federal, and international politics, Richardson amassed a collection of mementos that will soon be up for grabs. There are more than 2,500 items in the tag sale. That'll begin tomorrow from 9 to 2 at the Santa Fe Community Convention Center.
26 new firefighters are now officially serving the citizens of Albuquerque. The city's fire chief, Emily Jaramillo, hosted a ceremony to congratulate the newest members of AFR's 101st Cadet class. The cadets took their oath, received their helmets, and had their badges pinned. Erica.
And here's a look at our threat index. It's moderate today. We do have fog and freezing fog in the 4 corners, the East Mountains and Plains, and the southeastern plains, so take it slow on the roads. There's also likely still some snowy and icy spots up north and in the East Mountains.
During the season of giving, a group of Albuquerque musicians are spreading some holiday cheer the best way they know how. Abe Torres is one of the creative minds behind the song A New Mexico Country Christmas. Sales for the song are benefiting the nonprofit Lexium Heart Foundation.
Thousands of fans will pack University Stadium this weekend to watch 2 teams fight for one special prize. A handcrafted Native American clay pot has been the grand trophy for the New Mexico Bowl since 2006. The Aggies are going to face off against the Fresno State Bulldogs in the 18th annual New Mexico Bowl, with kickoff scheduled for 3:45 tomorrow afternoon. Erica.
And let's get a check on traffic. The maps are clear, no accidents or slowdowns to report. Tracker is heading north on I-25 toward MLK and looking clear.
Residents of one coastal town got into the Christmas spirits. That's with their annual boat parade. With the festive yachts, pontoons, and more cruising around the Lido Isle, Newport Beach celebrated its 115th Christmas boat parade. Hundreds of spectators make their way to the harbor. That's to see the dazzling decked out boats and fireworks. The boats will make a nightly cruise each day through Sunday.
Time now for the 5 facts.
And number 5, 26 new firefighters are now officially serving the citizens of Albuquerque. Yesterday, the city and fire chief Emily Jaramillo hosted a ceremony to congratulate the newest members of Albuquerque Fire Rescue's 101st Cadet class. The cadets took their oath, received their helmets, and had their badges pinned.
At number 4, thousands of fans will pack University Stadium this weekend. That's to watch 2 teams fight for one special prize. Well, that's going to be a handcrafted Native American clay pot, which has been the grand trophy for the New Mexico Bowl since 2006. The potter is Elizabeth Medina and her husband Marcellus Medina. They paint the animals and other symbolism inspired by New Mexico and the Zia Pueblo on the pot. The Aggies are going to face off against the Fresno State Bulldogs in the 18th annual New Mexico Bowl at the kickoff scheduled for 3:45 tomorrow afternoon.
And number 3, it's going to be a nice weekend out there with temperatures gradually warming throughout the weekend. We'll be seeing sunshine.
At number 2, the state will continue testing wastewater at all New Mexico high schools after the first few tests detected possible drug use. The New Mexico Environment Department says 7 out of the 24 schools tested detected fentanyl and its metabolite, and 21 out of the 24 detected cocaine and its metabolite. Now, meth was also found, and however, it's not possible to distinguish whether or not those were the result of legal drug use, such as ADHD medications, or illicit drug use. It's all part of the governor's current public health order.
And at number 1, the wife of a drunk driving victim is speaking out this morning, unsatisfied after the driver's sentence was cut in half. Janine Game says her husband Joe and a friend went for a bike ride in July 2022. During that ride, Joe was hit by a car near Unser and Kimmick. He died a little more than a week later. The driver of that car that hit Joe, Molly Duran, faced 21 years behind bars, but hiccups in the investigation led to a guilty plea and a 9-year sentence. Then at a recent hearing, Judge Imiterio Rudolfo cut that 9-year sentence to 4. While Duran's guilty plea did not include DWI, her probation after the 4 years in prison includes an interlock in her car.